Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about how Chris Godwin is going to be a game time decision for the Bucs Week 1 matchup versus the Dallas Cowboys. Speaking to the media recently, Chris Godwin said that yes, it was going to be a game time decision as to whether or not he was or wasn't going to play versus the Dallas Cowboys. Recently, Chris Godwin has had the knee brace off of his leg that he'd injured all the way back last season in a game versus the New Orleans Saints where he tore his ACL. And more importantly, yesterday he was a full participant in practice, both of which is huge news. And I would say even the fact that Chris Godwin is a game time decision in this upcoming matchup is fantastic news for the people who thought that, well, maybe Godwin may miss the first month of the season. That is a distinct possibility. Now may not necessarily be the case. Godwin could possibly play in week 1. Now, I do want to say the distinction here is that Godwin did also say that because guys like Mike Evans, Julio Jones, Russell Gage, and some of the other skill position players that are on the Buccaneers offense are available to play in this upcoming matchup, it does give Godwin more time to come back at his own pace and help ensure that he is 100% ready to play when he is at the peak of his overall health, which is obviously what everybody is going to want, right? But as I said, the fact that Godwin is even a possibility to play in this upcoming game, I feel is fantastic updates and fantastic news coming in on the recovery front for Chris Godwin. I know a lot of people were concerned with the knee brace and the limited participation in training camp and preseason. Obviously, he didn't play a single snap and whatnot, that, hey, maybe Godwin is going to take a little bit more time to recover from his ACL injury. Maybe he'll miss the few first games of the year. It is what it is. The Bucs have Julio Jones, they have Russell Gage, everything should be fine, but it seems like the Bucs offense is looking more and more likely to be up to full power and efficiency as quickly as possible, with Godwin showing great leaps and bounds in his overall recovery from his ACL injury and being a potential game time decision here versus the Cowboys. If I had to guess, I would say that things probably are going to lean more on the cautious side. We probably won't see Chris Godwin play in this game, but if he does, obviously we'll be making an entirely separate video talking about that. But just wanted to give you guys the injury update here regarding Chris Godwin. I talked about it in the previous video that I would bring this up in a separate video. Here you have the separate video. We'll see what happens with Godwin. Obviously, if he does play, that is huge news for the Bucs. He will have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, and Julio Jones at least versus the Cowboys defense, which is a fantastic trio of wide receivers. You also factor in that Russell Gage is a limited participant in practice throughout this week, but he could still very well play while he recovers from his hamstring injury. You have probably, I won't even say probably, you have the best wide receiver core in the entire NFL at your disposal with Tom Brady captaining the ship in week number 1. That would be some pretty darn good stuff to see. But what do you guys think about Chris Godwin and him being a game time decision here in week number 1? Do you think Godwin should play, or do you feel that they should be more cautious with Godwin's recovery and possibly have him sit out a little bit more time so that he can recover and get up to that 100% maximum recovering from his ACL injury? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.